Hey guys, welcome to my video. Today we are going to be discussing all of my all-time, not all-time favorites, but yeah, pretty much all-time favorites. But these are my favorite makeup from 2016. I honestly cannot believe that it is almost 2017. It's literally blowing my mind because just time in itself is just going by so fast, and I do not like it. I want to be, you know, old and not old, but I want to be, you know, older, have my own house and have my life together. But on the same time, the more time that passes, like the more my youth goes by, the more that time passes, you know, for whatever. It's like, it's just crazy how fast time is going by. Let's stop jibber jabbering and let's get into the products. So the first thing I am going to discuss is my favorite lip products of the year. Now I have a bunch of lip products because I have been obsessed with lipstick this year. This year has kind of been my year to discover new lipsticks, my year to buy way too many lipsticks, my year to just obsess over lipsticks. Like, I love lipsticks. So let's get into my favorites. Now this is in no particular order, so let's just jump right in. So let's talk about what's on my lips right now. So right now I have the Maybelline Color Blur lipstick by Lip Studio, and this is just like, it's supposed to be this, like on this end you put it in, and on this end you just like blur it out into like this like effect. But I don't use this end of it at all. I think that, like, I've tried to blur it out and tried to whatever, but on that end it's kind of like not so good. But the formula of the actual lipstick is amazing. Like, these are one of my favorite drugstore lipsticks ever, and I only have two of them, but this one is in color Berry Misbehaved, and it is just this really pretty matte color, and it's not drying on the lips, and that's what I really like about it. So I mean, you can see it on my lips. It looks real good, and I love wearing it, and it's super affordable, and so it's just amazing. I also have another one that's kind of like a different pink, and it's called My Magenta, and it is pretty similar in color. It is like a little bit more pinker than the top one. The top one's more of a, like, these colors on it don't really match this, but it's a little bit more of a berry color, and I actually like the one I'm wearing a little bit more than the other one, but I still love each one. So another favorite lipstick of mine is this, and I just got like a little sample from Sephora, but it's by Makeup Forever, and I don't usually buy really high-end makeup because, well, not really high-end makeup, but like I don't really buy really high-end lipsticks. That's why I have a sample, but usually they're really good. I just don't like to spend a whole lot of money on something I may not wear, but I wear this constantly, and if I run out of this, I am definitely going to buy the fuller size, and it's called Rouge, I think. Yeah, and it is just this beautiful, like, your lip color but better, and I seriously wear that all the time. I actually wore this in we kind of had like a photo shoot for my grandparents' anniversary, and I have the pictures with me right now. I don't know why I thought about this, but like, you can see this is me and my grandpa, and this picture is not coming out very nice, but I'm wearing the lipstick right there, and oh, finally it's coming out. But I'm wearing it right there, and it literally looks like so natural and so pretty. And obviously I'm not going to be wearing like this bold of a color at my grandparents' anniversary, but that color worked perfect. So my next favorite lipstick is another one that's kind of expensive, and it's still a sample size from, I think, Sephora, or I think I got this for like my, you know when you get those little gifts from Sephora for your birthday. I think that's what this was from. But it's by Marc Jacobs, and it is called Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Now this is super expensive, and if I bought the bigger I would never buy the bigger version, even though I love this, because it's just so expensive and it's not worth it. Anyway, it's this color right here. As you can see, I kind of have a pattern in what lipsticks I like. So I still have more lipsticks to go through. There's probably like 2 more. So then my next favorite is this one, and it's by Caitlin. I've never heard of this brand, but it's an extreme matte tint, and it's called Narcissist. Now maybe I'm saying that word wrong. I'm not so good with the English, even though it's my first language, and I don't speak another language. But this is from Ipsy, and it is extremely matte, and it stays on your lips so well throughout the day. It is drying though, but like I can eat anything and it'll still be on my lips, and that's what I love about this. And it completely dries matte. Like there's some lipsticks that like are hard to dry down completely matte, but this is not one of those lipsticks. So as you can see, it hasn't dried down yet, but it's this bottom one, and it's so pretty. I am obsessed with this lipstick, and I don't use it that often because I love it so much and I don't know where I would buy it, but I love that lipstick. So my final lipstick that I'm in love with is one I purchased with my own money. And something that is weird about me is I like to keep stuff in boxes because I'm a hoarder. Not really, that's I'm not a hoarder, but I just like to keep stuff in boxes that they came in. And I bought this from Tarte because I had a little sample size, I think from Ipsy of a Tarte lipstick, and I knew I loved it. It's actually in my purse, otherwise it would be in my favorites, but I didn't want to go and get it. But this is called Envy, and this is a matte lip crayon type thing, and it is seriously so beautiful. It's just this like mauve color right there, and I really am obsessed with this. This is just like a natural color. Now I do wear a lot of bold lipsticks, but I tend to, this year I've tend to kind of mellow it out. As you can see, these are just my favorite lipsticks, and they're all just kind of mellow, like natural tones, except for these two. They're kind of more on the scandalous side, if you could say that. But let's get into some other things that are my absolute favorite for this year. We're going to go into my eyeshadow palettes. Now something I usually do eyeshadow every day, especially if I'm going to school or going somewhere. Like I can't leave the house without putting eyeshadow on, versus lipstick I don't necessarily need. Foundation I don't wear all the time, but eyeshadow I constantly wear. So this is one I bought this year, and this I was kind of iffy about when it first came out, because everyone on YouTube and everyone's mother and everyone loved this, and I am just not one that loves everything that everyone else likes, and I'm a little bit more hesitant to buy stuff because some people on YouTube, you know, they get paid to promote these things, and so I was just a little hesitant. But I ended up giving it a try, and everyone was not wrong, unlike I thought they were. So this is the Tarteless palette in Bloom, and this is seriously so good. I am obsessed with it. I use this probably on a daily basis, and I really love these two colors, this white and this cream. I like to combine them. This color is super pretty, and I like that it's just neutrals. I also appreciate these like cool tone shadows, because I do like to use cool tone, and I do like warm tone, so I like the mix, and I just am obsessed with this palette. It's one of my go-to palettes. Another go-to palette is this Lorac Pro palette. Now another thing that when this when everyone was hyping about the Lorac Pro palettes, I kind of refused to buy Lorac for a long time because they came out with this like Lorac Pro palette a couple years ago that was only sold online, and it had the most beautiful eyeshadows on it, and literally Lorac released it and only had, I don't know how many palettes they had, but they sold out immediately and I couldn't buy one, and they never restocked it. They never brought it to the stores. Like, the only place you could buy it was on Amazon, and it was like being sold for $300 on Amazon, and obviously I'm not going to buy a Lorac palette for $300 when if they would have restocked it, it would have been like $20, $30. Like, I just thought it was ridiculous. I was mad at Lorac for the longest time because they didn't restock it, and it was something I really wanted. So it took me a long time to buy Lorac products. I know, weird things that go on in my head, but when I did buy this, I became obsessed. And I've actually hit pan on a lot of them. Like, these two I really like to use as like a base color, and I've stopped using them. That's why I'm going to the Tardis palette. But these two are like I use for a base palette, and this mauve color is so pretty. I used it today in my crease, and it is just so beautiful. I cannot stop using this. It's just so pretty. These two colors are really pretty as well. These golds are pretty. This reddish color is so pretty as well. This whole palette is just beautiful, and I am obsessed with this. This is my favorite palette of all time. Okay, but that palette is just phenomenal, and I am slowly but surely getting over my grudge with Lorac, and this totally brought me back to loving them again. I know, I'm crazy. Okay, so my next favorite things are just like a Mod Podge of different things. The lipsticks and the eyeshadows were my pretty much favorites for the year. But let's get into some of my other things. So when I do wear foundation, which is a very rare occurrence, I typically use this and this together. Again, I don't like buying expensive foundation from like Sephora or Ulta because like I don't wear it very often, so I just buy drugstore stuff. This is the L'Oreal Lume whatever in the color Warm, I think, or whatever the lightest one is, W12, because I'm white. I am the lightest of everything, and this is the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Matte, and I like that this is a demi-matte finish, and this is like a more like I don't know what the word is, but not matte, the other word, like I want to say glossy, but it's not glossy. It's just like, I don't know. So I don't know what I'm saying, but I combine these two and it's my perfect shade, and I like to use them when, you know, I wear foundation, which isn't very often. A concealer that I really like is the Maybelline Age Rewind. It's like everyone loves it. People can't get enough of it. I also like it. So I don't like eyebrows, and especially now since the eyebrow trend, I still put stuff on my eyebrows, but I just generally don't like eyebrows. But to keep my eyebrows down and not as crazy, because I do have crazy eyebrows and I don't like them, I use the NYX mascara. This is similar. This is a dupe to the Benefit Brow thing. This has a bigger wand, but I mean, this is cheaper and like it works the same, so I use it. So yeah, I really like that. So my favorite, another eyeshadow that I like is the ColourPop eyeshadows. You can't go wrong with them. This is in my inner corner of my eye, and this is just Tassel by ColourPop. All of their eyeshadows are amazing. My favorite eyeshadow primer currently, that's my dog, currently is the Lorac, the Lorac behind the scenes primer, and I got this with this. They came together and I just use it every day. I haven't run out. I don't buy, like, I used to buy the Urban Decay one, and that one's really good. It's just whatever primer I have on hand I use. So what else? My favorite eyeliners of the year is the Maybelline Unstoppable. I've actually used this eyeliner brand, this same eyeliner, since I was in 8th grade, and I'm like, I don't know how old I was, but I'm currently been out of school for like 2 years, 1 or 2 years, I don't know, I can't do math. But this I've been using since I was in 8th grade, and it's just like the black, which is called ONYX, and it's amazing. My other favorite eyeliner is by Kat Von D, and it's Trooper, and I curl my lashes with this. It's from whatever, Sephora. I use this blush from Ipsy. It's called Peach Bellini. I don't know how to say that. My camera's about to die, so I'm trying to hurry. My favorite highlighter is from the Swamp Queen palette, and it's this one right here. It is seriously beautiful. Let me show you how beautiful. It doesn't show up on camera as well, but it's amazing. So anyway, this was my favorites for the year. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Okay, bye!